Are you looking to purchase an independent house or a plot in Hyderabad? Are you trying to understand what are the top three risks to consider when you're entering into an agreement of sale for purchase of such a property? If yes, then you're in the right place, because this video I'm going to be talking about three things that you must keep in mind when you are entering into an agreement of sale for a plot or for an independent house. Hi everyone, my name is Ramana Reddy and I'm a practicing lawyer in the High Court of Telangana. On this channel, I help you by simplifying complex legal concepts. For tips, tricks and more legal information, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. So tip number 3 is when you're trying to enter into an agreement of sale for purchase of an independent house or for a plot, it is important that you have or you retain one right in the agreement of sale, which says, so let's say that you enter into an agreement of sale on the 1st of January, sale deed has to happen by the 31st of March. So there's a 3-month period, you pay 1 crore and another 1 crore is balance. Total sale consideration is 2 crores. So by the 31st of March, you pay 2 crores. The seller gives you right title and interest in the property. He gives you vacant possession of the property, physical possession. He gives you the title deeds to it. So you have 3 months and it's a deal for 2 crores, 1 crore you're paying now, 1 crore at the end, at the time of registration of the sale deed. Now, if you're buying such a property, what one right as the buyer that I think you should retain is you should say that between January 1st and March 31st, if I find any defect of titling the property, I mean, I've seen the property papers, but if I find that the title is defective in some way because of whatever reason, or, the building permission there's no building permission, or there's some unauthorized construction that I'm just finding out about, or that the layout in which the house is located is illegal, or whatever, I find that the title itself is defective, then in such a situation, within these 3 months, I should have the right to terminate the agreement of sale and I should get my money back. So whatever money that I have paid you need to refund that money to me, because there's a problem with the property and I cannot go forward. And that's one right that you should explicitly write about and talk about in the agreement of sale if you are the buyer. Second thing to consider is that, unfortunately, in India, the sad reality is that when you're looking to buy land, especially plots or houses, independent houses, there is a component of black money involved. And that is something that needs to be considered. And, it's very rare that a seller will just take all white. So in that situation, what I would recommend that if you're buying that property, then at least the advance that you pay, so the 1 crore that you pay, at least make sure on the date of agreement of sale, whatever you pay, that you pay that much money, like through a bank. Because let's say, suppose, the seller does not come forward to perform and you want to go to court and you want to say that, look, there's total sale consideration of 2 crores, 1 crore I paid on the agreement of sale, then at least, you can go to court and say, here is my bank statement. I in fact paid 1 crore and here's an agreement of sale. So you put both these things together, which shows that there is a deal and he has to come forward and he has to execute. Now, let's take the other example. So for example, where you pay 50 lakhs in cash, 50 lakhs through a bank transaction on the 1st of January. Well, in that situation, you say that, look, 50 lakhs I paid through a bank transaction, so that is obvious. The other 50 lakhs I paid in cash, here's a cash receipt. The seller is going to say, what is that cash receipt? I did not sign that cash receipt. He forged my signature on that cash receipt. And you've got to come up with all kinds of creative arguments to avoid the sale. So to avoid that situation, it is important, I think, that at least the advance that you pay on day one, you make sure that you pay it entirely through a bank transaction. And the number one thing that I think you can do is to give a firm date for when the sale deed will be registered and when the property will be vacated and property will be handed over to you, which is vacant physical possession. When will that be handed over to me? There need to be a clear timeline. So in our case, 1st of January, we enter into an agreement of sale, 31st of March, sale deed is executed. And by 31st of March, sale deed is executed either prior to that or on that date. But by the 31st of March, you will hand over vacant physical possession to me. You will hand over all the linked documents and the copy of the original sale deed to me. So I think that is an important thing that you must capture, especially when you're buying these independent houses and plots. And a fourth one, here's a bonus tip for you. it is important that when after you enter into an agreement of sale or before you enter into an agreement of sale, that you give a public notice in a local newspaper saying that you're buying this particular property. Now, not necessary that any person with a third party interest will actually look at it or not look at it. But what is important is that you're showing to the world, and hopefully not go there, but maybe even showing to the court that you are a purchaser who is in good faith trying to purchase this property, because the law gives some extra protections to people who are called bona fide purchasers for value. If you're a bona fide purchaser for value, even if there are it is a mortgage that is not shown in the EC and so on, you will have some protection. It is better always to issue a public notice to try to get whatever protection you can under law. I hope that video was helpful. If you need more information on what are the other clauses that need to be part of an agreement of sale, make sure to click the link above where I did a more detailed discussion on what are the other clauses that need to be part of the agreement of sale. Thank you for watching.